Yo, what's going on, guys? Decided to stream again. I mean, not again. I guess this is the first time I've streamed. But yeah, the Goatcast didn't really go like as well as I was hoping, or the Talking Goats, or whatever we're calling it. So yeah, I wanted to show off this sweet deck, because yeah, I just want to. So yeah, this is like library FTK, or like Tundo FTK as some people would call it. And I actually think this deck is like fairly solid. So in rated on their Discord server, it's 2-0 so far. I've beaten Thunder Dragon Chaos and Dimension Fusion Turbo. It's like pretty good in combo mirrors because like it's the fastest combo deck in the game. But like it kind of struggles against like some of the decks that play like Solomon Compulse and stuff, that sort of thing. So yeah, normally when I play like randoms, I don't know, it's like 50-50. Sometimes they'll play a match with me, like 50% of the time they'll play a match with me, and then 50% of the time, as soon as I summon a library, people will quit. So, we're gonna see which side we're on. But yeah, from my experience, it's actually like, it can be a pretty difficult deck to play sometimes because like since the win combo is reversal quiz, you have to pay yourself. It's reversal quiz plus black pendants. You have to pay yourself down to 500 or less in the first turn, which can be tricky sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I'll try joining one of these other people's duels. Alright, so we get to go first, so hopefully open an FTK hand. It's the FTK rate in this deck, I think it's like somewhere between like, probably like 40 and 50%. But like, it can also go off like on turn 2 or turn 3 pretty well. Yeah, so like, if this upstart doesn't draw us anything, then we have the decision of whether to like, okay, well, the Thunder Dragon's really good, because now he can reload for 7. And I could keep Archfiend's Oath in case I draw a Convulsion. Probably not, though. I think it's probably just better to reload for 7. I can't spell the word for, I guess. But I think he has the idea here. Okay. All right. So far we're 0-1 on our opponent quitting. That would have been interesting too, because like depending on what those 7 cards were, I mean, we might have not FTK'd, you know. Oh man, we get to go first again. I tell you, it's unreal. Like, when I play casual games, I always win RPS, and then when I play ranked games, I always lose RPS. Oh, this is a pretty shitty hand. We just got, like, a lot of cards that just do nothing. Yeah, we probably just have to reload, because, like, our hand is just so bad. You know, we can draw, like... If we get, like, I don't know, something like a library and a tune table off this reload, I think we're golden. I mean, this isn't great, but it could be worse. And yeah, we probably just don't activate level limit because we want our opponent to attack our Sangan. Yeah, I mean, if our opponent like kind of has a weak hand, we can definitely still win. Big bang shot.
Big bang shot to banish your Sagan.
God damn it. Alright, so let's take 18. At least we got our opponent to use his Trunade, so like we can level limit and stall for a while that way. opponent's probably so confused. He's like, level limit, upstart goblin, reload, Sanguine. What the heck is my opponent playing? But yeah, I don't like our odds to win this game. I mean, I could card destruction, but I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a while. Okay, well now we have Convulsion Archfiend Oath, so we can just draw an extra card every turn. This guy's got Rush Recklessly. Look at this guy. So yeah, like really all we need here is like a library at this point. And like what's kind of nice is that since we know what our opponent's drawing every turn, we're gonna know like how quickly he has an out to level limit. Yeah, this is actually kind of awkward because Mystic Swordsman gets under level limit, and then so does Marauding Captain, which is on top of his deck. Oh, this is pretty good though. I think we can go off this turn. We can try to go off this turn. Cause like sometimes you can go off without a library. It's just kind of difficult. Like against in one of the matches I was playing earlier today, I did like all three of my libraries were like in the bottom 15 cards of my deck, and I still went off like on turn 2 or something. It was pretty crazy. Oh man, we're drawing some pretty shitty cards. I might just... So yeah, we're probably just gonna like Oath. And then like card destruction, try to find something good. So let's see, we can card destruction for 7. We probably want to save a spell reproduction. That way we can reprog for Trunade. Wow, this is kind of shitty. Look at the cards we drew. These are some awful cards. These are some really bad cards. Although, well, hold on, we have a library on top of our deck. So, let's see. We can spell reproduction for Trunade. Yeah, I think there's a way we can make this work. There we go. Oath, draw into library, activate the other oath. You go like tune table, reload. So yeah, here we'll just, I think, so let's see. Yes, we go discard feather, discard reprog, get back Trunade. Then we go activate Convulsion, activate Oath. And what's kind of cool here is like, since we can see the top card of our deck, we can use like our shuffle effects to like sort of manipulate what's on top, which is like kind of dope. So like, since I don't want to draw this feather, I'm just gonna go Tune Table, add Tune Table to my hand, and then, you know, we just get a free shuffle here. Well, of course we don't want to draw Tune Table either, so we just go, okay, Tune Table again. Yeah, so like, obviously we want to draw that Oath. So we're just gonna go, you know, remove 3 counters, draw Oath, and oh, this is interesting. How many reloads do we have left? Okay, we still have 1 reload left in our deck. Okay, so Pot of Greed's a pretty good card. And luckily we drew exactly 1 Thunder Dragon. Yeah, so we got like 2 True Nades left in our deck, a Reload and a Graceful. So like, I'm pretty sure we just win no matter what. Yeah, I am playing Reversal Quiz, and it's pretty good too. I think Reversal Quiz is pretty strong. So let's see, we can like feather something to the top. Yeah, I think we just do that. We can like feather True Nade to the top, put a counter on Library. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna activate like a random spell here. Obviously, I don't have enough life to... Oh, okay, he's just conceding. Alright, so what are the odds that our opponent lets us play a game 2? What do you guys think? I think there's like maybe a 25% chance he'll allow us to play a game 2. And that might be optimistic. I don't know. I mean, he seems to be siding. Oh, this is also not a very good hand. I mean, I said that last game and I won, so... man. Yeah, I mean, I hate to have to do it, but we gotta reload. I mean, this deck, it can draw bricks sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. You know, sometimes that's just how it goes. Well, luckily, I'm like a fucking sack. I just have like Convulsion's Oath, Pot Agreed. So we're back up to 6. Wow. I was gonna say we could set Cyberjar, but our opponent has a Blade Knight in play, so I don't think that's gonna help very much. So now, like, we kind of have a decision. Like, we can Toon Table here. Yeah, I think the play is just to Toon Table until we draw something good. Well, what are we even trying to draw? No, we probably want the reload, to be honest. Yeah, like, I think we just draw, reload. And yeah, I think we just go activate Oath, or sorry. We actually, we want to set it. And then we're gonna reload. Wow, those are some pretty good cards to draw. So yeah. Not like it really matters what his life is, but Alright, we're golden. I mean, so obviously we're pitching the Cyberjar. Then it's a question of whether we keep the Black Pendant or Toon World. And, like, there's kind of pros and cons to both. Well, we have double Oath, so I don't think we need the Toon World. Well, this could be awkward. Do I want to, like, reprog for Graceful? Oh, man, this could be awkward. So let's see, we get Thunder Dragon, we can activate Black Pendant, and then hope the top... Oh. It actually would have been pretty close. God damn it. So the reason why you don't get rid of the Toon package first is because the whole point of playing it is to add spell counters to your library. So, like, if I draw, like, a Toon Table later, like, say, like, the top card of my deck was a Toon Table right now, like, I would just win, because, like, I'd just be adding so many counters to my library. Like, keep in mind that a Toon Table is basically 4 counters on a library, and then the Toon World can loop with Trunade. So, like, sometimes, there are definitely cases where you thin the deck with Toon Tables first, but, like, you try not to, because, like, ideally you want to play your library before you play your first Toon Table. And, like, also, like I said, like I was kind of saying before, like, Toon Table is also really good with Convulsion of Nature, because, like, you can activate Convulsion of Nature, see the top card of your deck, and then if you don't like it, activate a Toon Table, shuffle your deck, and then see what the card is then, and then you keep doing that. So, like, if you have, like, Convulsion Toon Table Upstart, you can basically, like, kind of choose what you draw with Upstart, which is, like, kind of broken. Basically what I'm trying to say is that, like, if, like, you don't play the Toon Tables just to thin your deck. That's getting, like, minimum value out of the card. man, this guy's good. Paper, paper, rock. Rock again. Yes! Got him! Oh man, this is such a shitty hand, and I don't even have reload. See, like here, I don't want to activate Toon Table because if this upstart draws me into a library, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're just on the hope our opponent doesn't have Nobleman a crossout plan. It's a pretty good plan sometimes. God damn it, he has Nobleman a crossout. Like, it's kind of weird playing Cyberjar in this deck. Because, like, Cyberjar is interesting, because it's, like, instant win. Like, if our opponent had attacked into Cyberjar, we just draw 5, and then we can't lose. But then sometimes your opponent just also has crossout. Oh, fuck. Alright, I think we lose. Unless our opponent, like, discards not Toon Table, and then we just slam Library off the top of our deck. Alright, luckily we don't really need Black Pendant. Library, let's go. Oh my god. See, so like here... Yeah, so here I'm going to go for the Toon Tables, just again to sort of like manipulate the top card of my deck. Injection fairly. Oh my god. Churnade doesn't really help me. Fuck. I mean, I guess we can just let our opponent Reaper us and then card destruction. Man, it's such a shitty plan, but I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, like we absolutely have to go off next turn. I'm assuming he's hitting us for 34. I'm not even gonna bother asking. I mean, yeah, we're just activating card destruction. And I guess we'll just hope... I mean, we already know that one of our cards is Reload. Maybe we'll get, like, Reload and Thunder Dragon, and then we can go, like, you know, Thunder Dragon Reload. Oh, wow, this is pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay, so... I mean, our opponent has a book in his hand, so we'll just hope that he doesn't have another one set. I mean, if he only plays, like, 2 books, you know, how likely is he to have one? Alright, well these are really easy discards here, because, you know, obviously we just have to hope that we're, you know, we're just winning this turn. I don't know. Alright, yeah, he's got it. So our opponent's playing like just some sort of generic aggro deck. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have ring. Like, we didn't have a lot of choice there. Like, we just kind of had to go for game. Oh, he did say GG, so I'll say GG back. Yeah, we're just going first. They just usually don't really side anything. Well, this is a pretty good hand. I mean, it's not great. This is like an average hand, realistically. Alright, so we can hope this upstart draws us into a library. That's not very good. Yeah, pot graceful, that's pretty good. Oh, she's playing zombies. Alright, luckily I don't think I really care about any zombie cards other than Spirit Reaper. Yeah, it's probably like zombies with like Giant Rat to search Pyramid Turtle and Injection Fairy Lily. Yeah, I think we can just kind of just sit here for a while. Or actually, hold on. I mean, we can also just... You know what? I'm just going to attribute... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am attributing to set Thunder Dragon. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you can play it. And then it's like, do I set Tornado or Reload? It's kind of the same thing. It's just if our opponent has Dust Tornado, which one would we rather him hit with Dust? And I guess the answer to that's probably Tornado, since we have two. Okay, as long as you don't get Spirit Reapered, I'm fine. If he Spirit Reapers us and like hits our library out of 6, I'll be fairly mad. Well, I mean, Lolly, to sort of answer your question, you could join our Discord server and play people there. It's pretty competitive right now. Like, I think we have 4 people that are masters. Okay, so we can Trunade. Yeah, unless I just draw, like, utter shit, this should be... a pretty good hand. I could even do something weird, like... Premature my Sanguine, Trunade the Premature back, like crash the Sanguine, search, add a card to my hand, then I have an extra card to reload. I'm just trying to think if I should get tricky here or not. So yeah, the Trunade adds the Premature, and then... Yeah, basically I'm using 2 cards to add 2 cards, but then it also gives my library 2 spell counters. So it's like kind of a plus 2/3. I don't know, I think, let's see, or we can reload for 4 and just hope to slam a bunch of continuous spells. Yeah, the safer play is probably just to do this. I don't know. It might be wrong. Well, the problem is that we're burning our True Nade. Like, we're not getting great value off our True Nade, which can be hard since we have 2 True Nades gone. But yeah, we can reload for 5. And then, you know, effectively 6 if you count the 3 counters. Well, alright, yeah, let's... Or hold on. Yeah, we don't have any more Thunder Dragons to search. Oh, that's a really good tune table. Man, our hand's not that great, other than Pot of Greed. Oh my god. Okay, thank god I drew Graceful. Otherwise I'm like, geez, am I just gonna brick here? Our opponent's viewing his extra deck. That's not good. What's he got in his extra deck? I'm feeling kind of scared now. Oh, and I guess technically I'm in main phase too. I am not in battle phase. Just in case anyone was confused. Luckily for me, that's a pretty darn good card destruction. We still have 3 reprogs left, right? Yeah. So hold on. I actually think, are we out of monsters? Yeah, 3 libraries, 3 Thunder Dragons, Sangan, Cyberjar. Yeah, so at this point, like, we have the kill. We just need to, pay ourselves down enough. Let's see. So we got double reprog. We can get back Toon World and just start activating Toon World and win that way. Whoops, meant to activate that. let's see. Hold on, let me make sure I don't fuck this up. Yeah, because we need to trinate again. And then, let's see, we go... Yeah, we go Toon World. Go to 14. And then, yeah, we go Repug for Trinade, Feather for Pendant, and then that's game. Oh, whoops. I need to... Hold on. I need to discard first. Let me not cheat. Hold on. I think we actually... Yeah, we just leave the counters. Okay, so yeah, we go... Trinade... And then we go, Feather... Alright, on to game 3. So yeah, usually when I'm going second post board, I like to have Heavy Storm. Yeah, since he's smart enough not to attack Sangan, I think I'll leave in Cyberjar but take out the Sangan. I mean, ideally, you kind of hope that in game 3 you get to go first. But, you know, sometimes you lose game 1. And I think that game, yeah, that was a turn 3 kill. Yeah, it was a turn 3 kill. Because we went turn 1 Sangan, turn 2 Tribute for Thunder Dragon, turn 3 go off. That's a pretty strong hand. I mean, mainly because that was graceful. Our opponent just does shoot at us. Oh man. Sorry, I just love when shit like that happens. nice dust shoot, bro. Oh man, and he's just drawing the library. Oh, I'm such a sack. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need this heavy storm. Then what else do we discard? I kind of want Toon World just in case we draw Trunade. So what are we gonna do actually? We probably just want to reload, right? Or card destruction. Yes, we go probably like summon library. And like I'm gonna card destruction. It's just a question of do we set Archfiend's Oath first? Yeah, we probably do. Because it's good if we draw Trunade or Convulsion. Why would he not set Solemn? What is wrong with this guy? Does he just like being FTK'd? God damn it. This is not a good hand. Well, that Convulsion actually doesn't really help us. Well, no, it does. Because, yeah, we haven't used our Oath yet. Yeah, you can flip up Oath without using the effect. Oh, wow, I'm such a sack. Top card of my next Trunade must be nice. Wow, and Toon Table. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got him, boys. We got him. Another one bites the dust. Man, what is it like? Yeah, you're right. If he had set the Solemn, it would have been a totally different game. Because then I would have had the heavy before I went off, and then I would have had one less card. Yeah, it's like, why would you not set Solemn there? Yeah, he just doesn't like counterspell against combo decks, I guess. Solemn, who needs it? He's just thinking, oh yeah, I don't need to set Solemn. I'll just dust shoot his library. It'll be fine. Well, yeah, who needs Solemn? So I think I've won every match that our opponent. Well, the problem is I haven't been able to play a full match because anytime I win a game, my opponent has just quit. Like, honestly, I think this deck is pretty good. Like, I'm not saying it's, like, best deck or anything, but you know, you can definitely get some people. Well, I mean, Chain Burn isn't in the format. You know, Chain Strike and Accumulated Fortune isn't legal. But if you mean like, I mean, I guess Secret Barrel is like kind of good against Library, because they just like draw a bunch of cards, then you like Secret Barrel them for like 2,000 each. Alright, let's go. Hopefully he's not watching the stream to see what I pick on RPS. Oh man, got him. I think I've won every RPS today. This is a pretty good hand. Hey, I guess Brandon isn't watching the stream. Okay, so we got Convulsion in our hand with Archfiend's Oath set. That has and Giant Trunade. That has to be pretty good. So yeah, I think we want a Graceful first. Hope to draw a library off Graceful, which we do, because, you know, we're masters. The next question is, do we keep Convulsion or Feather? What do we even Feather for? Well, we can Feather for Graceful. Well, we have double Trunade. Yeah, I think we just keep the Convulsion to get max value out of Trunade. Yeah, and sometimes, like, dueling with glitches and you have to do it twice. Okay, we good. And then we go Oath for Upstart. Well, for some reason our opponent subtracted, but... Yeah, we're just gonna, I think, well... Yeah, we probably... Well, it depends. Because again, here, like, since we can see the top card of our deck, we can kind of manipulate it. Yeah, like, reprog, we don't really need to draw that. But, like, using Convulsion with Shuffle effects is, like, kind of one of the trickier aspects of this deck. Oh, wow, a third Trunade. Must be nice. So yeah, we'll just go... Activate Toon Ward, because we're going to need to pay ourselves down. Sure, I'll switch this guy to defense. You know, just in case we need him in defense. And then the deck flips back down. So, like, off the library, we don't draw Cyberjar, because we don't really need Cyberjar anyways. Yeah, reprog's pretty good. Oh, another Oath. That's pretty good. So yeah, we'll just Toon World again. At this point, we're gonna draw more than enough cards. We just need to pay ourselves down enough. Oh, Pot of Greed. That's a pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh card. Do we have another? Darn, we don't have another library in our grave. I usually like to FTK my opponent with 3 libraries in play, just for style points. But you know, not everyone can be a master. I'm not sure if you can use Oath with 0 cards in deck. I've always operated assuming you couldn't. But if I ever needed to win, I guess I'd find out. So, yeah, what are we doing now? Yes, that's 3. And we draw 1. Yeah. So yeah, we got Pendant Quiz. Do we have any monsters left in our deck? Yeah, we do. We still have 1 library left. Did I add a counter? Yeah, okay. My bad. Oh, my opponent's lagging. I guess that happens when you know, people have like 27 cards in hand. Okay, so yeah, so if we just draw a library, then we have no monsters, and then the game's over. So shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, going first is pretty good. You know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So yeah, he's playing goat control, I think. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. But I think he's playing goat control. And I don't think level limits are very good against goat control. You can do like heavy storm feather. Like the nice thing about swords is sometimes you can swords your opponent's set morphing jar and then combo off of it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try this. I actually have no idea how you're supposed to side with this deck. This is like kind of a deck where like you can't really side a whole lot because like if you side like you're taking out like combo pieces. Like it's kind of like Gishki in that way. Like with Gishki I would never really side much either. Like with Gishki you side like 1 or 2 cards at most. Usually just 0. And it's kind of like same thing. Like with Gishki, you'd also side in heavy going second, so like this is kind of like that. Because like, oh, I want to be able to just combo through my opponent's back rows, you know, unmolested. And like you would much rather heavy storm your opponent's back rows than true nade them, because like true nade is also a combo piece. So like you'd have to expend a combo piece. Like game 1 you don't need heavy as much because like even if you're going second, your opponent like won't always set like their book turn 1 even if they have it because they don't know what you're playing. And yeah, it's like the only relevant thing our opponent can really decide is like Curse Seal the Forbidden Spell. And like unfortunately there's just not really any way to beat that card. Like that's just how it goes, unfortunately. Like you can literally Heavy Storm is the only way you can beat Curse Seal the Forbidden Spell. You have to have exactly Heavy Storm. Because if you True Nade and they Curse Seal it, you just have no way to combo. Yeah, this is a really bad hand. This is probably like a draw 6 and pass hand. Luckily, goat control doesn't like really put much pressure on you, so sometimes you can just sort of like pass. Oh, of course. Our opponent dust shoots us, and the library is our 6th card. Yeah, I mean, if they're smart, they only ever Curse Seal True Nade. They're never gonna, like, Curse Seal your Convulsion of Nature, your Archfiend's Oath, or whatever. I mean, although really any of this works, so you can kind of Curse Seal anything and win. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have, like, set Spirit Reaper or something silly like that. Even Magician of Faith wouldn't be that good for us just because it lets him draw 2, which is never really fun. Oh. Alright, well I guess we're taking 31. Yeah, like this is what I mean about level limit being bad. Because even if I had a level limit here, Jujutsu could still attack and then Soldier could bounce it. Well, shit. It's not looking too good for our hero. Well, let's hope he doesn't have another 1800 attack monster. Like Air Knight plus Caller Pre would kill us. Another Abyss Soldier would kill us. Breaker would kill us. To be honest, like, even just like a random dude like Sangan or DD Warrior Lady, that puts us so low that it makes it like so hard for us to do anything, because then we can't use Oath and we can't activate Toon World. So yeah. Yeah, like this is gonna be pretty hard to beat. Like, to be honest, our best way to win is to, like, draw card destruction and just naturally Pendant plus Quiz our opponent. Alright, well, I'm probably going to lose, but, you know, we'll just hope that we don't. There might even be an argument for just setting Library here, just to, like, block damage. Even though that probably sounds kind of weird. Because the thing is, basically here, we have to hope that the top card of our deck is either, like, a Pot of Greed, a Graceful Charity, a Reload, a Card Destruction, or, like, an Upstart into one of those. Oh, okay, well, we got Pot of Greed, so we're fine. You know. Sometimes you just draw Pot of Greed, and things work out. And what's so sick about this Pot of Greed is that, like, we have Spell Reproduction for Pot of Greed, which lets us, like, just draw a bunch more cards. So, like, that's kind of sick. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to, like, discard Pre and Toon World, because those obviously don't really do anything. But, yeah, we can try to Natural Quiz. Like, we just basically have to hope to get lucky. Yeah, like, what we really need is, like, a reload here. Like, a reload or a card destruction. Is there any... I'm just thinking if there's any reason to, like, Feather before we Convulsion or vice... Yeah, I think we want a Convulsion first. I mean, normally that would be a really good Oath, but, like... Oh, shit, I think I actually misplayed. Yeah, I was supposed to Feather first, because now we're, like, just down a counter. Yeah, I think I might have punted. We're actually supposed to Feather before we Convulsion. I'm just a huge idiot. Because, like, now we just basically have to hope to get lucky. Yeah, I actually misclicked. So, like, what we can do here is we can discard Thunder Dragon to shuffle our deck. Okay, yeah, so, like, now that's a really good reload. But yeah, like, it does suck, though, because, like, if I hadn't misplayed, this library would have one more counter, which that can be, like, the difference between winning or losing the game. So we can try to go for the natural combo, but the issue with doing that is so our opponent can chain dust, and then we can lose. So I think the play is we go activate. I just showed him. There, those are the cards I have. Alright, so yeah, we go, yeah, activate, random card. Because basically all we have to do here is, we just need to draw into a Trunade, and then just quiz Pendant, and then we've got like a 90% chance to win, because there's still 2 monsters in our deck. Oh, Heavy Storm works too. Heavy Storm Trunade, same thing. Yeah. Or actually, it's actually a 15 out of 16 chance of dying. Oh. Yeah, I gotta flip this back down. Yeah, I guess I could draw a bunch more cards here, but I'm not sure if there's a reason to. Well, it's not because it's not game because I still have 1 monster left in my deck, or 2 monsters. Yeah, I have 2 monsters. So, like, if I can draw the rest of my deck somehow, then that's obviously optimal. Or if I can feather a card to the top, then I can guarantee the win. Well, no, because Reversal Quiz sends Convulsion to your graveyard, and then the decks flip back again. Well, shit. If I had an extra card in my hand, then I could guarantee the win. Well, no, actually, I couldn't. Yeah, we draw. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately. So yeah, that game too, that was like probably the most interesting game that I've played because the way that I won is like not normally how the deck wins. Like don't get me wrong, his play was correct. Like putting me at 500 definitely makes it way harder for me to win because I can't activate Toon World. I can't activate Toon World at all. I can't even like put it on the field. Archfiend's Oath, I can't put on the field to add counters, but I can't draw any cards with it. So it was really weird.